I'm gonna tell her that any information about the teams or their possible weaknesses would be appreciated. So if she has anything else to share, now's the time.
Well, it depends on who you're fighting, but she can provide you information on your first opponents for a diplomacy check.
Yeah, everyone, let's please roll diplomacy.
And a bit of gold.
Oh, she ain't getting gold from me.
She's a thief.
She wants
Not a very good
her.
one.
She wants her group, her guilds a profit, so it's in her best interest to aid us, and we give her profit by returning her. And I got a 27 on diplomacy. Does anyone want to aid, or did anyone do better?
22 for aid another.
I'll try. And I got a 8 that time, so I did nothing but stare at her tits the whole time.
What did Joe get?
22 to aid another.
Oh, that's a +3, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 30.
31.
She thinks it over.
30, yeah.
She doesn't have.
I can't add today.
She personally does not have much information about the other teams, but she does know one of the teams is purely of archers and not good at close quarters. She points to this team over here.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a better archer, and I'll deal with them quickly.
Okay, what else?
Another one is actually of a druid. This one over here, and some just hired thugs, which are no actual threat. They're more just to be there, so he has other people.
One druids. And what?
Yeah, a druid. He's a druid barbarian person, so he's actually pretty good. But he's to the best of her knowledge, and this because of off the top of my head. Because of trying to protect the land and discredit the tournament and everything. I don't quite remember his reasonings. The final one, the one you are going against tomorrow, she points to this one over here. And it's hired mercenaries, again, not much of a threat, but better than the gnolls over here. And the leader of that group is... I can't remember his name, I can actually just scroll down and get it. He is a Johnny named Kush, who is actually pretty decently powerful, but he's not much with that. He's more of a glory hog.
He's what? Johnny named Kush? Is that what you said?
His race is specifically called Johnny, an elemental being.
Janny.
Jin, yeah.
Oh.
Jin. He's an elemental being. That he's in this for literally the glory. He doesn't particularly care for the tournament itself. She doesn't know too much about his capabilities other than he is an elemental, and he likely has a few tricks up his sleeve.
And elemental immunities.
Okay, so we have tomorrow in the melee we'll be fighting a group of archers who are not good in close quarters, one group with a barbarian druid which is trying to discredit the tournament, a group of mercenaries, and a Jin element.
I would like to make this clear, just because they're not good in close quarters does not mean they can't fight in close quarters.
No, we get that. It's okay.
Yeah, you're just saying they're specialized in archering and everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find
I'll handle those guys.
I'm gonna say telepathically through the dragon that I will meet the other groups tonight and make some temporary alliances, particular with that archer and the druid barbarian.
Yes, you do that. I'll sneak through their stuff and take anything that's good. That'll be very helpful to us.
Really?
Spawn. I think we
Think
need
about it.
to,
Think about if I stole all their good weapons and stuff. I mean, that would hinder their capabilities
I'm saying
to fight.
let's use them to help defeat the others that are going to be harder.
Fuck that. Defeat them. Let's help them defeat themselves.
Temporary alliance so that we're not getting bashed on by all four other groups at once. That's what I said. We talked to them.
But if you take their weapons, what are they going to bash you with?
They also say thief, and the one team who has weapons, they're going to blame you, and you could be very likely disqualified.
Disqualified, yeah. Let's have the archer shoot the hell out of the mercenary, and possibly Jin, and the Jin can help destroy the archers.
Please be
we'll
aware,
talk
you
to the
also do
druid.
not know their plans on if they consider you a threat or not.
Exactly. So that's why I said let's talk to them, make a temporary alliance with the others, and then deal with them after. That's why I said let's go talk to them, feel them out, and see if we can do that. I think the druid, we can possibly do that to help if we tell them we're here to also help discredit the tournament. So, and I'm saying this all telepathically so that the Thieves Guild won't know what. So,
Okay,
sound good?
sure.
What?
Are you awake, Joe?
Yep.
I'm surprised. I mean, you almost put me to. No, I'm kidding.
The fireworks, I mean,
I mean, do you guys want me to try sneaking around tonight when we go to our down to our quarters?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but first, well, y'all be careful in the house tonight sleeping, so you will have more people to worry about. That's why
I'm just not gonna go in and steal. I just want to look around, get a feel for the
Yeah.
place.
But first, let's go around and talk to the other groups. I'm going to say to the...
Well, you can do that while I'm off sneaking around.
I'm saying while the party's still going now, let's do that.
No.
okay. The party
I'm
draws to a close at this point. With
Well, we're gonna-
fireworks and whatnot happening.
Yeah, before all that happens, I'm going to say to the guild person, thank you. And,
She's just going to spend the rest of the night here with you.
yeah, I'm shooing her off. I'm having her away. I don't stay here with me. I will say to
I'm
her...
like, don't worry, you can stay here with me, and because I mean, she's gonna, you know.
She
I
just
was
shakes her
gonna
head and just leaves. She's not.
I was
Oh,
going to
come
say to her,
on.
why don't you circulate and see what else you find out about the rest of the groups and their possible...
Man, why you gotta be? Come
You
on,
can, you
man.
can report back to Ezekiel. He's more than
You
happy
can't-
to take your information.
When decent looking women come up to us, you can't just get all territorial for no reason and kick them away. Come on now, that's ridiculous.
I'm gonna facepalm and give him a glare and say, I was trying to get her to go with you, get information, and spend time with you.
Well, that didn't work.
Creepiness is what scared her off. and I was
Actually,
talking
no.
I was talking to the rogue with diplomacy of 24 to try and get her to spy and get more information for us, and I can...
She shakes her head and says, "Good luck with the tournament," with a smile.
She dislikes Ezekiel that much, huh?
No, it's.
What if we let you report to the other one, and I'll point to Duel and be like,
You're nagging drove her over the edge, and she was just like, I already have a mother. Way.
I'm gonna turn to Yul and ask, do you want to come with me to the other groups, see what we can do about a possible furry alliance?
So why don't we do a diplomacy with the druid to try to convince him that we're also here to discredit the fight, and that we should eliminate the other three groups so that when we face each other, it's guaranteed one of us will make it further in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we should also try and get the archer to help the archers, because we can defeat them easily up close. If we can get them to fire on the mercenaries and take them down, and possibly use those meat shields for the Jinn.
Well, the archers and the other mercenaries are apparently just in it for the money. We should use a bluff check from Paul on them to tell them that if we eliminate the other groups first, so it's just down to them and us, and we defeat them, we'll give them half the money from this round.
Yeah. I don't know about promising it to both of them, but I think we should definitely... I don't think the group of mercenaries are going to be willing to submit, because I think they'll think they have a better chance, but the archer, I think, will know they have less of a chance. So that's what I was saying to two of them, see if we can against the rest of the group. I was thinking if we can get Paul to talk to the archers too, he might have better diplomacy with them, because he is an archer, so maybe like, hey, I'm an archer too. You know? and kind of point out some weaknesses. They have a group do it, so they probably have less of a chance of winning. So they should take our. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, tell me what you wish to
Is that
do.
what you're thinking? Neil?
So you want me to use diplomacy with the archers and tell them we should work together out of some like archery brotherhood?
Well,
Yeah.
you're not good at diplomacy, so try using a bluff check where you're promising them half the money if it just gets
If they
down to
help
the two
us.
of us and we beat them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So even
Tell
if they
them-
end up losing, they end up walking away with half the purse for this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Point out that they probably won't. But if they help us beat the rest of the group, then if they help take out the rest of the groups first, then like you
Beat
said.
us.
Yeah. So, and we'll go talk to the druid, diplomacy to the druid, that be happy to help him discredit the tournament that we really want to take down the guy running it for some corrupt practices, and that if he helps us beat the others in this round first, then like Yul said, whichever of us go on to the next round to fight, take down the tournament. Did you hear that, Sammy, too?
Partially.
I was going to say, please tell me you were listening so I don't have to say it a fourth time.
You keep breaking up every now and again.
Alright, we're sending Ezekiel to go talk to the archers and be like, hey, I'm another archer. Left. And Yul and my character are going to the druid to make nice.
Okay.
So,
Who first?
and convince him that we're there to take down the tournament as well, which we. So we're telling the. Do you want us to actually roleplay all that out, or do you just want us to make rolls and see if we succeed?
What?
Can someone ask him for me?
You want us to role play it out, or you want us just to make checks?
A little bit of both. Roleplay it.
Okay, I will approach the archers like, hey fellas, how's it going?
What do you want?
Not just a fellow archer, just come over to talk with some fellow archers.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't need to be like that.
If you keep bothering us, we'll make sure you are our first target tomorrow.
Okay. See, first of all, I'm a better archer than you.
We'll see.
Are there like target dummies anywhere on the
No.
no. Is there anywhere I can fire my arrows without hitting anyone?
There are people all over the
They
place.
might just qualify for that if you fire a weapon before the turn.
No. I was gonna use my new feat to try to impress them, but
Yes, there's only one fortunate thing that you cannot change that will make you incredibly hostile to you.
Point out that they have less of a chance of winning, and that they help you take out the other groups first.
They ask you to leave again.
look, fellas, I just wanna, make an arrangement with you. You're not gonna win this tournament. You're just not. Because quite frankly, I can promise you, in fact, I guarantee you, there's not a finer archer in this tournament than myself. However, I have an idea that we can both profit from.
She stares at you
How-
angrily.
You help my team, and we help you make it to the next round and to the end, and we will give you part of our winnings as a thank you, as payment of service.
Roll me diplomacy.
He wants to do a bluff because he bluffed.
Oh, 'cause I had no intention of getting it. I'm just doing this so that help us out. I'll turn on at the end, eliminate them. So yeah, I have no intention of giving them any money. I'm just trying to trick them into helping us, serving our cause.
So you want to do a bluff check.
Yeah.
But you're not go ahead, do that.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Oh, I have no, like I said, I have no intention of giving them
Diplomacy,
money. I'm just trying to...
Diplomacy or bluff check. Do whatever you wish.
I'll try bluff. 30. Yeah,
She asks you to leave again, and if you keep bothering them, she's going to target your group first.
He lost with a 30? Holy shit.
Maybe.
Well, there are different modifiers in play that you don't know of.
No, I believe you, and they might have already come in with a agreement between the other mercenary groups, because they are
Look,
two
fellas.
mercenary groups, so.
What are you so angry for?
She stands
I'll tell you what. I will teach you some archery tricks to prove that I am better than you, and that it's wise to join my side. What do you say to that?
How about you leave?
You know what? I'm really starting to want you to make me.
I can call the guards
Face
if
palm.
you wish.
Just walk away.
Damn it. Well, no, I was hoping they would attack me and eliminate themselves.
Oh, they're not
I guess
retarded.
It's not going to happen.
Good ploy, though, but unfortunately they're not retarded enough.
I'm looking for something of theirs to pickpocket.
It's unusual, Paul. Usually when you antagonize people into attacking you, it's not actually part of a plan.
Thanks.
Even if they got eliminated, though, they just put a different group in fourth group against us anyway, so deal. At least
Do they have the quivers on them right now?
Yes, I believe they would. Yeah, they more than likely would have their quivers on them.
Because I was thinking about
what
trying.
kind of dinner is this that they let us come armed?
Well, I mean, it's medieval times and we're warriors, so it's not surprising.
Plus, you are participating in a tournament.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's possible, Joe, maybe you know. I was thinking about maybe trying a sleight of hand mixed with a disable check to maybe do something to their quivers. So, like, tomorrow in combat, when they go to try to draw arrows, their quivers fall apart and their arrows just fall over the ground and scatter.
He said you'd be disqualified for something
If
like
I
that.
get caught, yeah.
True, if he does it now, and yeah, potentially that if it worked out, she could potentially disable the entire group without anyone knowing.
Although they
how.
just fall although it's arrows, it's not like if they just fall on the ground, they can just pick. Although they can't move around with them, they'd be forced to stay in the same spot. Do it.
You can like partially slice the strap that holds the quiver on, but you got no way of guaranteeing when it's gonna like break all the way through.
Yeah, that's true. I want to try to steal. They're pissing me off. I want to try to steal something from them, like some gold or something else.
Okay, sleight of hand.
If you have some glue, you could pour some glue in one of the quivers and get it to stick.
I'm going for money this time, Sammy.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I mean, I guess whatever the most valuable items I find.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm doing
Cross
another.
your fingers, Joe, so he doesn't get caught. Otherwise, it's just you and me in the dragon fight.
Since we're not doing combat tonight, I'm going to do that for add another 2d6 to my roll. That, let's see, 25 plus 2d6. No, 20 was plus 19, and 19 and 8 is 27, and 5 is 32, sleight of hand.
I have to look up something really quickly about this sleight of hand. Slide. No, that's not how you spell it. Damn it, how do you spell this? Sleight of hand, there it is.
In case I forget to mention it next session, when we get onto the arena floor, those archers, and specifically the guy that kept telling me to go away, is the first person I'm going for.
Okay. You have to take them out real fast, so up close.
I will.
They can, because we don't want them to start firing on us.
Okay,
First.
what do they have to make to notice you? And what did you make?
Just perception. I got a 32.
Okay, you definitely. What are you looking for?
Coins or like nice looking ring. Well, not ring, but like necklace or something. Just something valuable.
You pull out a potion.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good.
That works.
What does she have to make to notice you?
Perception.
She has to beat his, what was it, 32 you said?
Yeah.
No, that's to note. No, that would be. No, wait, he has to actually make that high of a DC to actually notice.
Yeah. The opponent makes a spot check to detect the attempt.
No, she doesn't notice.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, it's the chick I was talking to?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. I thought it was all guys there. So she's the one that was giving me the attitude. Okay.
Yes. This person
Not a very
right
pleasant
here.
gal. Not a very pleasant gal, is she?
I'm waiting for you to say they must all be lesbians. They rejected.
Okay, yeah, you know what? To be fair, I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say it. But I was thinking it.
That'd be a mother and a daughter and 2 cousins.
Oh, ladies! I saw it come back like ladies.
No, go away! Go
Look,
away
there's
now,
no-
quick.
Come on, we can. I mean, we're all friends here. There's no need for us to get angry. If you don't want to team up, that's fine. I honestly, I didn't know it was women, or else I would have taken a different.
I said
approach,
a group of. Oh wait, I don't think I actually said they were
No,
female.
you
a
just
group
said
of
archers.
Yeah, okay, I should have added. They are a group of female archers.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
well,
had said
I mean,
female before, I would have gone over with him to make sure he didn't do anything too creepy to them.
I'm just like, look, ladies, there's no need for. I mean, look, you don't want to team up, that's fine. I get it. No harm, no foul.
And you
But
just stole a potion from them.
yeah, it doesn't
But they
mean we
don't know
can't.
that.
Really,
Doesn't
I
mean we
gotta,
can't be.
I gotta start restricting that because
Does it-
seriously.
Doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Yeah, except they hate males.
They hate
mean we-
females?
They hate males.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it says that like in the module thing.
Yes, they don't like males. If you're
Oh,
female,
wow.
they're
Here we
fine.
are.
Well, it's a good thing I had already planned to go over and apologize for my cousin creepy, so.
Well, shouldn't Paul's character be like the least threatening male figure to approach them?
No, he's the most suspicious looking one.
Thanks, Joe. Son of a bitch. I don't know. What are you trying to say, Joe?
You're in touch with your feminine side.
Okay.
The fuck?
Only if it's already dead and rotting from 500 years ago.
Oh, that's a burn if I ever heard it.
Hey, Sammy got a joke!
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Yay!
I didn't get that. What does that mean if it's dead and rotty? I don't get that, but
I don't understand it either, but I get the intent.
I don't even get the intent, so I'm completely lost. What was that even supposed to mean?
You only
He
can
said
get
you were in
together
touch
with
with
them.
your feminine side, and I said only if it's been dead and rotting for 500 years. Have not much of a feminine side.
Yeah.
Or it's very warped and horrible and
Yeah.
necromantic.
You got a potion. Why?
Okay,
Why are you stealing from these honest people? Literally.
because I'm a former thief, and I have for the
He
first
likes
time,
to
and for the first time ever, I have a character I actually maxed out sleight of hand ranks in, and I want to use it.
He wants to confirm their gender bias.
Oh my god, I'm tempted to. Let's see. What did she get? She got. Only if she got hired, she would have
failed,
noticed.
Yeah. I'm planning on going over to apologize to them after I finish talking to Druid anyway. While he's talking to them, Yul and I are.
Going
I'm
to talk
talking
to the
to the druid.
barbarian.
Yeah, and if I know. Since you told us now, I'm assuming that I can see that they're female, because if I'd known before, I would have gone over with them. But considering his record with females today, I'm going over with them afterwards to apologize
I
for
will
anything
point
my
out
cousin said.
they are the only known females I know of. This is a human male for both the other teams.
Okay.
Like, I'm just gonna tell them, well, ladies, I'm sorry we couldn't come to an agreement, but
Leave, please.
I'll say this. Good luck to you tomorrow. Okay?
God, she needed like another plus freaking few points and she would have won. I mean, be able to spot you. Oh, that would have been so much fun.
Yeah, because I would have done my best to bluff my way out of it. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It fell out of the pocket.
You got a, let's see now.
32.
No, I meant what did the item you stole?
Oh. Yeah, because I mean, when we go down to our quarters, I'm gonna have her use the Artificer's Monocle to identify the potion.
It has a label
Or when
on
you
it.
go over.
Huh?
It has a label.
Oh,
It's Potions of Cat's Grace.
nice. That's what I was hoping for. That's awesome.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll have to remember that because thanks for triggering
Write
that
it down
event.
and loot.
Huh?
Well, they don't know he took it. I mean, they
Right.
could think that it fell out of their pocket at some point, or someone else took it, or that someone else, there's any number of things.
You
that
don't
could
know what I'm
happen.
talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying though, and even though it says Cat's Grace, we are gonna identify it and make sure it's not.
Yes, it
polluted
turns out to be a
because we have
potion
come
of
across
fuck you.
polluted.
You drink it and it kills you instantly.
It might be, or maybe they bought one of the wormy potions that other people were selling before.
It looks like a normal
there's
potion.
shit polluted around.
Potion of fuck you. You drink you and a large man named Bubba appears.
Please no more. Okay, so the other squad, the group with
Paul, write down the Cat's Grace you pulled out on
Oh,
your
yeah.
sheet. I'm not going to put it in loot. So, but make sure you put that you stole it. We need to check it for safety, please.
Okay.
So, do you want to try, or you want me to try, and we'll just support whichever is higher.
I'll do another. I only got a +4 bonus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's +10.
Right
so
back.
it's a bit higher.
11.
26.
you have to still role playing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you, I'm going over immediately, smiling, all the other stuff.
He looks at you with an angry scroll that it seems like he wants you to burst into flames.
I'm
both
gonna
of
go
you.
over and smile and kind of shake my head and say, "Can you believe this place? I mean, I cannot believe that they allow things like this to be going on." And then, kind of catch myself, I accidentally said something like, "Oh, geez, sorry, I didn't pretend you didn't hear that. I just, I can't believe this stuff goes on, and it just."
What do you
We
wish?
probably are here for fight.
What are you here for? With a very deepful, hateful tone.
I'm going to look at him very levelly and say, honestly,
I'm
no
here for you.
political business, no anything else. I'm here to, we're here, and I'll gesture to Joe next to me, I'm assuming next to me, to take down the guy running this place and to stop these tournaments because of the horrible things that have been.
I nod enthusiastically.
But we're trying not to let anyone else know that, and I shouldn't have let it slip and tell you, but it's just been a very long day, so
Wow,
please.
what do you know?
We know that he's tried to have us murdered several times already, because we've tried to stop his other horrible schemes that we've come across. We're not gladiators, we're adventurers.
What are you talking about?
I show him the page I copied from the ledger with that Amanusis spell.
Now he's just looking at you, what the fuck are you talking about? Because you're talking about things that he doesn't know of.
Yeah, we're gonna say the scum that's running this thing is a terrible, terrible man who has been poisoning many people with supernatural, magical diseases carried by these worm.
Actually, that's completely
Creatures.
false.
Well, it's what I remember. I don't know.
No, you know those worms are being are out there. You don't know where they're coming from.
Well, I suspect he's the one behind it because when we foiled plots involving this, he has suddenly put out hits on our life, and he was working with a. We're here because he was working with a mind flayer that we recently defeated to have us killed. And our investigation to stop these terrible worms that he's spreading and attacking poor innocent creatures and other beings with them led us here to try and stop him and his tournament.
After a while of talking to him, you find out that specifically he's here because of a lot of creatures are killed in this tournament every year, and he wants to put a stop to it. He doesn't care for anything
I'll
else.
shake my head with him and, commiserating, this is terrible. and say to him, I agree, and I'll gesture to my little pseudo dragon up and say,
A
poor
rare
innocent
creature indeed.
creatures- poor innocent creatures like these, and even the everyday ones suffer for all of this it's a terrible tragedy, and the poisonous diseased worms he's spreading into the environment are wrecking the ecosystem and destroying the animals and other beings on this planet. This all needs to be stopped. That's why we're here, and we're trying to progress through the ranks to get close to him and find our proof to show
I
that
wish
he is
you
behind
luck
it,
on your
take him down.
strange journey.
Um,
He didn't understand half of what you're talking about.
yeah, I just want to make sure he understands the seriousness of
He
what's going
doesn't care.
on, that we're trying to stop him and the tournament just like he is, save the creatures.
Well, the tournament itself is not evil in any way. It's the person who's running it.
Yeah. Same thing.
So, revving up to the point,
Yeah, we're trying to
if we
identify
can't-
him. Sorry.
the
Go ahead.
first round, we would rather see you win.
If
Then
But we're
any of the
hoping
other
we could avoid attacking each other to eliminate all the other teams first.
he'll think
Since
about
we
it.
have the
Hey.
same goal. We have the same goal to stop the tournament and take down the person running it. So we were hoping, as said, that could work together to be the last two groups standing.
No.
You wouldn't wish to have one of us, either you or
If
so-
he sees an opportunity to take you out, he will take you out. If he has to
he's
kill
not willing
you,
to agree to. He's not willing to agree to take out the other group first.
if chances arise, he'll attack whoever's the best opportunity for him.
We're pointing out to him that if he or our group win the tournament, then the tournament stops and the man in charge gets taken down. So we'll be.
That's incorrect.
So-
You will not stop the tournament unless you physically destroy the tournament and everything.
That's what we're trying to do.
You're trying to take out the guy who's trying to kill you.
Yes, but he's also running.
Yes, and when you take him out, he'll be replaced with someone else.
Well, not if after we deal with what we have to deal with, we burn down the entire arena. It does
Yes.
look like it's made out of wood.
It's actually I don't know what it's made of. Stone, wood combination thing. I don't know.
We're saying we're explaining to him that we have the same goal to destroy the tournament and destroy the man running it that's harming the animal. So that was the whole point of explaining all the rest of it, so that he understands we have the same goal, we want the same thing. And now we're saying we'd like to work together so that our two groups take out all the rest of the groups first, so
He
that
says
one of our
no.
two groups is guaranteed to win.
He still
So
says
that-
no.
The tournament is destroyed no matter who wins.
He still says no. If he sees a chance to take you out, he will directly take you out.
Okay, can we roll another
You may re-roll if you wish.
I just don't understand what the problem is, because we have the same goals.
Yes, but I am reading his module, and it's telling me specifically... Oh wow, that's worse than before. Now,
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a card to roll.
I mean, you might make sense to you, but that doesn't guarantee someone has to agree with you and go along with you.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's stuff about him you don't know, and stuff I do, which I cannot reveal,
Okay.
and you're prying at things that just... No.
No, I'm saying in game I don't understand
Yes.
what the problem is and stuff to him. I'm not questioning
Yes.
you, Sammy. I'm saying my
Says-
character doesn't understand what the. So
He says, I am going to win this tournament. If I lose, it is my fate to lose. But I will not waste an opportunity to take out a competitor. I promise if I need arise, if I have to kill you, I will make it swift, but that is all.
and I will do the 2d6 with it too.
You can't do it. That's already a reroll.
No, I was trying to. Well, the whole time we're talking, I'm trying to do diplomacy. So I wanted to roll 2d6 with it.
That's like,
Oh.
what's a 33 now?
Yes?
Okay. He still says, I'm not going to work with you. If I get the opportunity, I will wipe your team out.
I'm just going to shake my head at him very sadly and say, I'm sorry that your ego's in the way
we're not
of
telling you.
aiding the animals.
We're not asking you let us win by not fighting us. We're just asking you to attack the other groups first so that we're the last two teams standing, and then all agreement off, we go after each other.
No. Yeah, he understood that much, like target the other teams first, but he's saying no. If your team is your team is the closest to his, he will target you first. If another opportunity,
Okay,
Yeah,
how about this? First round, if we're the closest to you, we're just going to run away, and you're going to be wasting your time chasing us while the other groups are attacking us both.
then he'll just target a different team. He'll go for whatever provides the best opportunity. If you're not going to fight, he'll target someone else.
You made an agreement. You made an agreement. If we're next to each other and then we spend the first opening move is to run away from you, you'll attack the other teams first.
Whatever. He disagrees to that. He just says,
Okay.
leave me now. You're annoying me.
I'm going to shake my head and say I'm very saddened here.
Oh yeah,
Here
you were
for
doing
your-
good, but the diplomacy
walk
check
away.
you need to make to get him to agree anything is too high for your group to actually make. It's literally outside your reach.
Even if you will aid the in addition to the 33 I got before.
Yeah, it'd still be too high.
He's like in the fanatic level of diplomacy where you need like a 50.
Yeah, but it's
It's not
I mean, the only
fanatic, he
things
just
I
doesn't
can-
like you.
Yeah, the only things I can think interfering is Go saying he has to be the one to save the animals. That's what I'm saying to him. I'm sorry, you're destroy the,
Yes,
the
but,
animals and their chances.
There's actually
Hoping that guilt or something will get him to change his mind
yes,
I understand I understand the scenario doesn't let that happen, Sammy, but that's just what my character do because you wanted us to roleplay it out.
Oh no, it's just that there's such a large gap between what he started at and what you need to get him to that your diplomacy check does not reach.
Can I have my pseudo dragon attempt and reason with him because it is an animal? He might be better exposed to it, and it can communicate with things. And it
No,
can
that's a
do
dragon,
diplomacy
not an
check.
animal.
No, but it's a pseudo dragon, and he likes creatures better than people. So I'm saying it can talk, and it does have logic.
It can't talk.
It has telepathy. It can talk.
That's different.
Telepathy. He can speak to creatures telepathically. I mean, he can still communicate with them.
Also, he can already speak with animals, and he cares for animals. Dragons he's more indifferent to.
But he dislikes people. I'm saying
He doesn't dislike people.
you're talking at cross purposes with me again. I'm saying that when I say talk, I meant communicate. I'm
Yes, and
saying
which is
the animal
throwing
can
me off.
communicate with him, and he dislikes people, but he dislikes dragons less than he dislikes people. Yes, we know he likes animals best, but pseudo dragons are a type of animal, and
He
they're
likes-
not necessarily a dragon.
He doesn't hate
But
humans.
either way, he still likes them better than he. Right?
He doesn't hate humans. He's indifferent towards them.
Do you guys want to try? I'm just talking in circles here.
Well, I think the point's been made is that it's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
All the dragon talking to him would give it another 8, another check, and that's like a +2 or 3, which apparently isn't enough to raise
you get him to be
your
friendly towards
diplomacy
you,
roll
but
to effect.
you get him towards friendly, but at best, but that's still not high enough.
Yeah, but friendly would still mean he'd be less towards hitting us, even if we're standing there. Wouldn't necessarily mean he'd aid us, but he might hesitate to attack us.
No.
Well, we got him to the point where he promised if he killed us, he would try to make it quick.
He would try
I
knocking.
think he would have done that anyway.
He'll try
He's
knocking.
at the
Doesn't have
Klingon level of friendly.
Alright, well, I'll say to the group when we're out of range, do we want to try and talk to the rest, see if there's a chance to ally with them?
I'm trying to make allies out of these. I mean, they want to die.
Well, I think the archer group we're kind of good with because we're probably the only other group in the field with a woman in our group.
Yeah, let me talk to them and say hello and see if that'll help.
Just kind of put in a good word for me, would you?
I'll say to Yule, do you want to take his deal and go talk to the mercenaries or something? Try not to let him do anything to piss them off.
Oh, there's other females in parties, but there's none that I know of.
Well, what's left? There's the mercenaries. There's the Jinn. So
the mercenaries are the Jinn.
Oh,
Mercenaries
there's
are
4
led by the
total.
Jinn.
I thought you meant we were fighting 4 other groups.
You're fighting 3 different teams.
Oh, okay.
There are 4
All right, I thought...
total.
There's 4 total. We're one of the 4.
Okay, got it. I misunderstood then when it was
So-
cutting in and out. All right, so you guys go talk to the Jinn, I guess, mercenaries. You can be friendly with them or something, and I will talk to the archers.
So here's the lie. We're going to try to converse the Jinn that we were talking to the Druid about taking out the archers first so we didn't have to deal with them standing to one side shooting at us while the rest of us were actually fighting. And that the all-female group told us that they were going to wipe out group because they hate men.
You that I think might go against your alignment.
He's just lying. It doesn't matter what's actually going on. He's lying, trying to get the barbarian to agree to be friendly, or not barbarian, the Jinn rather.
Well, we're trying to convince the Jinn and his group to go after the women first, so that we don't have to deal with the archers shooting at us. And they had mentioned a amenity to the all-male mercenary group because we've had trouble with all-male mercenary groups before.
Yeah, I would suggest also saying that you think that the real fighters, their group and ours, should have the best shot to win. So would they want to destroy the other group?
I can't believe I'm
Fight
hearing
each other.
this from the 2 lawful good characters in the group.
I'm
Doesn't
lawful
mean
group.
we
I thought it was
can't
neutral
tell a
group.
lie. There's lawful means you follow your own code. My
No,
current
you
code
follow
is
the law.
stop.
No, it's not. You don't. No, being lawful doesn't mean you follow like the laws of society. That's not true.
It means you follow a code of laws, which can be either the law of the society or your own personal laws. If you are, because you raised a set of laws and rules, and then go somewhere that has completely different ones. Just like I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia and have to be covered head to toe in black cloth because it's burning hot.
Besides, this is just me and Ezekiel talking after Ember goes off to talk to the old female group. We're coming
Yeah.
up with what we're going to tell the Janie and the mercenaries.
Yeah, we were strategizing quick before I went and they went over. So
Okay, so you go talk to the female archers.
But I mean, at the same time, yeah. I mean, there is a certain way good characters are supposed to act. So I see your point
yeah,
too.
we're not betraying any of that, Sammy. We're not saying, hey, everyone, not
Well,
shoot us. We're going to stab them in the back.
Intentionally trying to deceive someone does go against the exit of a level good character, though.
No, but we're not trying to kill them. We're just trying to get them.
No, you're not. That's not the point. It's you trying to turn 2 people against each other so you can swipe in and do it. That's against your alignment.
Right, but
And
both groups are our enemies.
Yeah,
And that,
we're not trying to say be our friend. We'll be best friends forever, and we're not going to fight each other and then stab them in the back. We're just saying, hey, let's fight the others first before we fight each other.
these are not.
We're being
not-
honest.
And we're not trying to get a uninvolved group to trick them into fighting for us. These are both our enemies, and we're trying to turn them against each other.
They're gladiators. They're already out to kill each other. We're just saying, hey, kill them
No, they're
first.
not out to kill you. They're out to win.
We could. Yes, we. Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's
Let's-
less evil for us to do this because we're not trying to get anybody killed.
Yeah.
All right, so we go. So Joe and I go over and talk to the which people again? The Jinn or something.
Yeah.
The Jinn and the mercenary group.
Okay,
Find out what
Yeah.
kind of Jinn he is if you can while you're at it.
I'll make that
Johnny,
the top
they're
of my.
They're the middle
list.
ones.
Which element, I mean.
They're none of the elements. They're the all elemental group, the least and weakest one.
Yeah. They're better than humans, though.
Okay, so what's the lie you want me to tell?
Where we tried to convince the barbarian to join all the other groups in defeating the archers first, because they're weenie archers. They're going to stand off way in the distance and just shoot at everybody, while the rest of us have to immediately attack and get shot with arrows. We're trying to convince the mercenaries to join into the deal, but when we approached the druid considered the Janny an unnatural creature and said he was going to attack the Janny first regardless.
Okay, that is the bluff. I will use that for my bluff check. And I will roll my bluff check.
I believe that's opposed by sense motive.
Yes. I got a 24 bluff check.
Against
I got
the
19
elemental
for
dude?
another.
Huh?
Against the elemental dude?
That's the guy I'm talking to, right, Joe?
Yeah, the Janny.
Yeah.
And Joe got a 19 to aid him.
Okay, so what's the total?
26.
Maybe you should burn a card to add to it.
It's too late now.
Let's see now. He just looks at you strangely. I am here for the fight off, and explains. Not, I am here to win the tournament. I'm jumbling my words. I am here to show off and fight.
Okay.
I will.
We're not saying you're not.
We're just telling him, the barbarian's going to come after you first. We just want to give you some warning.
He'll just... That brute over there will just attack whatever is closest. I do not fear, so long as I have people between me and him.
Okay. And at this point, my character, whether you guys are done or not, I'm done trying to negotiate with the groups because it.
He does nod you, and thank you for the advice. He'll definitely look into it more.
Yeah, it's accomplished absolutely nothing, and I'm done trying to negotiate with people.
Unfortunately,
I'm just gonna kill everybody and be done with it, which is my initial plan all along.
Oh, you're just gonna start murdering everybody?
Well, yeah. I mean, if they surrender, I'll stop. But if they don't, yeah, I'm gonna go until they're dead.
You can just also knock them unconscious.
I don't do non-lethal damage. I go for the kill.
Okay.
They knew what they signed up for when they entered this tournament, so I feel no guilt about it.
There's no penalty for it.
Yeah. If they surrender, I'll stop.
Neutral anyway. It doesn't matter to him.
Well, I mean,
He's not evil.
If they surrender, then yeah, I'll stop attacking them. But I mean, I'm not going to pull my punches either.
Okay, but I will penalize Silver if she just straight up kills somebody, though.
Well, I'm trying not to, but if they're trying to murder me, then
you
can. I can't.
You can do non-lethal.
If it's either kill them to save myself or let them kill me, then it's going to be I will kill them back. But I'm trying not to kill them.
You can do non-lethal.
Do we have any?
Well, you can't. Well, no. What's Sammy? She can't. She's awful good, but that doesn't mean she can't defend herself. If someone's trying to kill her, she has a right to defend herself.
Well, I'm just.
They all literally said straight out they're trying to kill us. They didn't say we'll try and knock you out.
That's regardless of alignment. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have to play by that extreme. I mean, murdering them after they surrender for sure. Not. But I mean, she can take.
If someone's down to like 5 hit points and she hits them with a 96 fireball, that's trying to kill them. If she hits one of the groups with a 96 fireball, not knowing that they only have 15 hit points each, that's just they got into a fight over their head.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, if I have a chance to not kill them or they surrender, then I. But if it's a choice of they're trying to murder me and I can't tell how hurt they are, I'm not gonna say, well, I'll give them a tap on the shoulder with my finger and hope they die instead of stabbing me in the eye with a dagger like they're supposed to do.
All right then, I will definitely consider the position.
I do want to go talk to the archers real quick while they're doing that.
They are definitely far more friendly to you than they are to Ezekiel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there with a sheepish look on my face and kind of give him a small smile and say, "Look, I'm really sorry about whatever my cousin did when he came over here. He's not so great with the women, and he's used to being in the army and know how men can be. So, I'm very sorry, and I'm too.
Yeah, I'm a bit offended by that.
Ooh, nat 20.
Doesn't change anything. Nat 20s mean nothing. It doesn't mean
Still,
you got a good
I'm
enough
happy.
roll.
I very rarely get a 20. Let me have this, Sammy. I'm celebrating.
Undo a few buttons, show off the girls. I mean, that'll get their attention.
They don't. They keep.
We know they don't like guys. Doesn't mean they're
Right.
lesbians, though. You're just telling yourself that so you feel better.
Well, if they don't like men, then I would assume they like
They-
women, unless they're into bestiality or orcs
Hey,
or something.
the Amazons in real life are supposed to not like men, but yet they kept men for breeding. So
Please be quiet about this stuff.
Which
Okay.
didn't last very long because the men were like, well, fuck this, you're not going to keep us here just to mate with us. We want to. No.
actually, according to the legends, the men were happy. It was other men outside the areas that didn't like the women having power and killed.
Okay,
So,
we're
you
gonna
know.
stop this discussion. They are friendly to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and get them on our side and say, look, I'm really sorry for whatever you said, but I had not realizing, forgetting how he is with women and not seeing that you were women when I first walked by because of the darkness and shadows. I only saw archers, so please forgive me. I asked him to speak to you because he is an archer, and I had asked that he come over and tell you that we were looking to possibly make a temporary alliance to help reduce our odds against the other groups because they are rather large and imposing and rather
That's
rough
what she
looking.
said.
So I was hoping that our two groups could work together to reduce our odds against the other groups, and that way it would be your group and my group at the end, and that we could possibly, whichever, if we win, if we end up defeating you, then we're willing to split our money with you, as a reward. And because I'd rather see more refined archers win if it can't be our own. So, would you be willing
I
to
call
consider
from the
that?
back. That's bullshit, and I don't like it. No, I'm kidding.
You better not talk, or I'm going to send the dragon over to bite you.
Why are you waving that potion around in the air and making mocking gestures?
Be careful, guys, or Sammy might think you're serious. They're only joking, Sammy. Don't worry. So with the 30 diplomacy and all that, what do they think? Are they willing to help us?
Unfortunately, you need a 40.
I'm getting my dragon to look cute and try and help. Hold
I'll
on.
give you a +1.
He can roll. He can roll.
Okay, then roll for the dragon.
Oh, I didn't put. I don't know how many skills he gets. How many skills?
I already
they
did
get?
that.
You.
I'm pretty sure the dragon actually. Wait, I think the dragon might be able to actually make the roll itself.
It didn't work, but it would be 22. I don't know why it's saying there's no pro for it. It should. The dragon got a 21. Oh yeah.
Nice.
So he got a 21 and I got a 30.
Okay, so that's a +3. That's a 33. The plus the 1 because of reasons. So that's a 34. Yeah, they're friendly. They're saying they won't kill you or anything. They didn't really have any plans. They're more likely to go after the brute first. They'll consider it.
Yes, if we can work together to get down groups left standing, and we'll split the money with you
Maybe.
if we happen to win. So.
The prize money's more of just bonuses than anything. But they still would like gold.
I'm gonna ask them if they know if one of our groups does get eliminated for the next round. Would we be able to have one of them, some of them join us, or us possibly, even after the group itself had been disqualified? Because you can have up to 8 people per group, and right? It was 8 people, right?
Yes, but you've
And
already
we do
registered
have less
your
than 8
group.
people. I'm sorry?
You've registered your group already. You cannot change it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say we should have the
Yeah.
things ask about that, and then that way we could say possibly they can fight some more with us after.
If you met them beforehand and got them to agree, maybe, but no.
Well, someone wouldn't agree to going recruiting, All right. So I will smile and be nice with them until,
They wish you
and
luck
you know, as
in
we
the
agree
fight.
and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
You did a very good job, Ember, but you were always too low because you need like a 40 to 50 diplomacy checks.
yeah,
to
I kind of
actually-
figure, but it doesn't hurt.
It's a nice
So-
worth trying.
And you can slowly work your way up to friendly. You know, even if you can't necessarily get the immediate roll you want, you can slowly work your way up to friendly, and then eventually better.
Yeah.
So
So we got a group of bowwomen, a Johnny with how many?
3 mercenaries.
Three?
Yeah.
What does the Druid Barbarian have?
3 gnolls.
have what?
Damn it,
What did he
I just
say?
passed them. There they are.
He's looking it up.
No, they are called... That. That's their race.
Girl?
They are... I think...
Oh, the null.
Fuck, I don't even know what these are. Oh wait, they're humanoids.
Hyena
Wow, there's some kind of
guys.
hyena type hunched over thing that sometimes have.
Like that.
Yep, that's what it is. Humanoid hyena thing with a hunched back.
But if we get them laughing, they're useless in combat.
So we'll just have Yule stand there telling him.
It's an option.
Alright, well, after we leave the groups, I will quietly ask the other. Or how it went with the Jinn and the mercenaries, rather. Not two
You
mercenaries,
essentially
sorry.
made all of them friendly and everything, but they're not going to pull any punches or specifically ignore you.
Well, we could always try talking to him again right before the thing, and if we can get rolls that get us up to allied or something, you know. So probably not likely, but it doesn't hurt. And I will say to you, stay with the archers. Apparently, they're not too men.
Well, they've all pretty much said they're going after the nearest group, so I say the first round we all use fly spells and just go 60 feet up.
Which won't necessarily help with the archers, but you can, and you can only go 40 feet up. Remember, you just qualified above 40.
Oh.
But we can go up and
That's an option. If
Over
you
the
just pull out of the
druids.
fight and just wait for the others to defeat each other, then just swoop in for the victory, that's a legit strategy you can pull.
well, I
We
think
can
we
leave
should
a-
go.
We can leave
I
a
think-
fight, then jump back in.
Yeah, so long as you stay within the grounds of the tournament, so long as you're the last team standing, doesn't matter how you pull it off, you still win.
We still have to stay within the arena and below 40 feet in the air and above ground.
Yes.
So,
So long as those
but
conditions are met,
You
you still win.
we don't have to fight the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Yule that we all use fly spell. But instead of just sitting there, I think we should also, when we can, take pot shots at the druid and or the Jinn. I think most, and then the druid, because the archers should be easy to get up close.
Okay.
When we go to kill the archers, right in their face as fast. So
Are we still like socializing above ground?
For a while longer before the fireworks and everything, and then you're over
Detect magic, keep it up with concentration, and just check out the weapons that they're bearing. Do the archers have like magic arrows or magic bows?
You have to be within 30 feet.
Okay, well they're not allowed to attack me, so I'll just take a walk by them.
Honestly, they're yeah, magic.
Magic witch?
You can't tell what they're magic. It's just that it's magic.
I don't care what it is. I just want to know if their bows are magic or if their arrows are magic.
you could put the artificer's monocle in your eye and just walk around. You don't necessarily automatically know it's an artificer's monocle, but there's no rule against whatever there's have. So you'll just look a bit like a. I can't think of a nice word to say. Ponzi work. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll look a bit silly and arrogant, but there's no rule against having it. So they might just think you're pretending the
Well,
mono.
the group has a Monophysician artifact, and I bought one of my own, so if I just wear both of them, I can claim they're like corrective lenses.
Okay, I will
I
say
just
That's why I don't use a bow,
glasses.
ladies. I got really bad eyesight.
I don't like glasses. They pinch my nose. This is the only way I can see.
Okay, so I will state, I'm pretty sure you have to be within like a foot or so of to use the Artificer's Monocle.
No.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
was
that
just checking to
close.
see if protection from arrow spells would be useful.
Could actually.
Well, they do
I think
have
I can.
magical bows.
Okay, that shoots right through it then.
Are you going for each of the groups?
Just take a walk around, concentrating, detect magic to see what they got. Mostly, I just wanted to see if the archers had magic bows. After that, I don't really care.
It seems like every group has somebody with magical items in them. So magic weapons for basically everybody. Although some people don't.
Right, the henchmen.
Typically. Although I'm pretty sure that henchman does. Yeah, the human fighters for that elemental do actually have magical weapons. For your first opponent's round, the only people who don't have magic weapons are the gnolls. They just have normal hellbirds. Anything else?
I can't remember how to spell artifact.
It's in the party loot.
Yeah,
actually
it doesn't necessarily mean it's spelled right. I was trying to find the thing to see how far you have to be from it. I don't think you have to be right there.
It's basically identifying.
Which you have to handle the object, so it's got to be within at least arm's reach.
Do you actually have to touch it? I didn't think you did.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
Okay.
really
Is there an
touch it,
artificer
but
monocle?
you don't have to really touch it, but you basically have to be next to it. And if you're eyeing
Yeah.
their weapons like that with a weird monocle in their eye, their chances are they're gonna know.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no rule
but who
about
cares?
Yeah.
So they know we're checking out their magic items. If they attack us, they get kicked out of the tournament.
No. So what do?
I just walk by to see who's got magic weapons.
They all have magic weapons,
Okay,
except for the gnolls.
the gnolls.
Yeah, they just have normal weapons. Anything else?
That's all I had for tonight. We're not starting the combat tonight, so
Yeah.
we all set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're
next
just-
week, so on Saturday we'll pick up with round 1 of combat.
I can cast Identify Magic, right?
Cost you
So-
100 gold per use.
Well, it stays as long as I concentrate, right? So why don't I just do that and keep concentrating and identify what different kinds are weapons?
I don't think it stays for concentration.
Hold on. Let me see how long it lasts.
I think it's like a number of items.
Oh, you have to touch it.
There we go. There's identify.
Yeah, you have to.
So what do you think of the idea for your pseudo dragon?
It only
Me?
determines one single.
What about it?
Oh, hooking them up with a necklace in your ring?
Oh, I missed that part. What do you want to do with them? Sorry.
He can use the necklace of fireballs. So every round, instead of just being decorative, he can like throw a couple of fireballs into the combat. and then load them up with your ring of spell storing with a bunch of cure spells. So if one of it gets knocked out, he can drop and use the cure spell on him instead of me having to drop out of combat to get somebody conscious again.
That would work. The only thing is, if that fireball necklace explodes on him, it will kill him and hurt me a lot too.
Right.
Because if he dies, a lot of bad shit happens to me. He can do.
I don't know if he actually has the ability to use the fireball necklace.
It says they're easily detachable and thrown up to 70 feet away. Doesn't say you actually have to pull it off with your hand.
No, but does he have the physical means to do that?
Yeah, he pulls it off with his mouth and spits it.
He also has paws and everything. He can use his claws to do it. And he has the intelligence to do it.
I understand the intelligence. So. The intelligence part's not a question. It's more of, is he physically capable of it?
I think so. They're supposed to be pretty dexterous. They have weapons finesse, even, for God's sakes, if they want to take it.
If he has his dragon claws, he should be able to do it. That's all I'm saying. If he has his little dragon claws and 11 strength, he should be capable.
He has 6 strength.
Oh.
It's detachable. He can take it off with that.
He can detach it, but he cannot throw it very far.
He could.
That's fine. He just
like
drops it from when he's flying around.
Yeah.
He still has to stay within the same limits of 40 feet.
They're
and it's
pretty
20-foot
fast.
radius explosion, so 40 feet up, drops at 40 feet to the ground. He's good.
And flies the heck away.
Okay, are you guys going to discontinue talking strategies?
Not out in the front. We'll wait till we get to our room.
No, like, this is the end of session where you guys are just going to continue talking strategies, how you're going to fight?
And I get nothing more to contribute, so at this point I'm going to say when we get on next 30, just roll initiative and start combat, and I already know what I'm doing. I'm going after I'm going to try to eliminate the other archers.
I am not sure if I'll be here next Saturday or not.
I'll play your character for you.
Well, I was planning on being away, but now it looks like those plans might be canceled. I don't know if
why did we play now if we're just going to be doing it on Saturday?
Because Paul really wanted it to.
And we didn't get much done yesterday.
By the way, Paul, don't let us saying that you were the group leader for the